Why is it sideways? Why is it not doing the thing correctly? Oh well. We're live. I'll probably delete this one anyway. Yep. Need to see what's going on with my phone. Oh well. Looks like YouTube changed their live streaming capabilities from this phone. So should turn to, I don't want to rotate device. I want it to be, it's got rotate device right in front of me here. It's like, what's up, Reloading Weatherby? It wants me to live stream like this, which is weird. Oh well. Screw it. I'll probably delete it anyway. I always do. Not always, but a lot of times I do on these Reloading bench chats. So what are we doing tonight? We are doing some 22-250. I'm just priming some cases right now, and we'll see what we can get. I need a new priming tool. There we go. See 10 people watching. What's up, Keith Gregory? How you doing? That's a nice, perfect prime. Thinking this AR-10 hot loads. What's up, Marcus Hibben? Hi, Tony. Who's Tony? Shot my 257 yesterday. Sweet, man. Telling you, you ought to shoot the 87 grain full metal jacket at Body Armor. I meant Chuck. Tony and Chuck. Those are hard to confuse. At least you didn't call me Chook. Then we be that's them's fighting words right there. So I got a Hornady case here, and the primer went in very, very light. I'd be surprised if that one doesn't blow up. Another Hornady case. The primer went in very, very light. Hi from Sam, Fox Hunter, Australia. How's it going, Sam? So, what'd you shoot out of the 257 Weatherby there, Reloading Weatherby? Couch cruising, reloading. There you go. 100 grain hot core. That's a good bullet. Did you do any penetration test on that? Very reduced load. So pretty much you were shooting what are you doing, breaking in the barrel? Oh yeah, that's a really reduced load. You should be at least 35. You weren't kidding about very reduced. Yeah, what would you get with a 100 grain bullet out of that? Wouldn't you be close to 35, 36? Just asking. Just asking for a friend. Man, these Hornady have no. How is the primer even being held in? Jeez. There we go. We're a Remington case. It's a little better. That one I actually had to work on the Hornady case. So we're just priming 22-250 cases right now. So 3,600 feet per second. Yeah, that's where I thought you'd be. You need to get that new. What you loading today? 22-250 Buffman range. Since you inspired me to find a fast caliber to hit body armor with. If you haven't checked out Buffman Range's channel, he's the king of armor destruction. If you haven't checked out his channel, then you're missing out. And you're not a true American. Yeah, I see it in your comment section a few times. I hope you didn't mind if I responded. I was building a 22-250 for just that purpose. These might all light strike. The primer's going in too far before it catches on anything. No problem at all. Thanks, man. Yeah, but if you haven't checked out Buffman Range's channel, best armor testing on the internet that you can watch. We're gonna hit up some 22-250. I bought a Bowtac level 4 to shoot the 22-250 at, and then I have an RMA that's got one bullet hole in it, and I've got a Hercules from Spartan Armor coming in. So I've got like low quality, medium quality, high quality kind of going right there. I guess they're all technically medium quality, but I gotta find some more primers. Of course, don't we always have to find more primers? So let me see what I got here. Yeah, wrong drawer. Huh. Gotta find some more primers. Sorry about that. Winchester Standard Large Rifle. That's what we're using. Yep. I might even take the piece of caddy armor I shot with the 7 mag. It's still in my plate carrier because it stopped the 3500 grain as a level 3 plus, or whatever they call it. But I might even take that caddy armor that I shot that has one little rib in it from that Fort Scott Tui round, and I might shoot the 22-250 with that too. What's up, Grizzly Crazy? How you doing? Where's my knife? Now we'll just use a bullet. Gotta break the tape on the primers. Sorry for the baby crying upstairs. She's hungry and mama's busy. She's teaching our kid patience. So that's why the baby's screaming upstairs. Good problem to have. Man, these Winchesters. These are both Winchester primers. Look at this. I had 2 left over from 1 pack. I don't know what I did with that. I have 2 left over in 1 pack. These are both Winchester large rifle primers. They have different colors in them. Like they're in the same pack. And I wonder why Winchester's inconsistent. Cooking up. We're just putting some brass in some 22-250 primers in some 22-250 brass. That's all we're doing tonight. What's up, Bush Bunker? How you doing? Sorry, I've been sick this whole week with something that's acting like COVID, but is not COVID. Bad reviews going around. We had bad RSV. We had it be 2 weeks ago. Yeah. I didn't get tested for that. Always ready for action. Bandit's not getting these Gucci glasses. What was that? My Winchester primers are not a different color. Yeah, must be nice. There's a couple of 3 in this new box of 100 I opened too. Oh well, they still fire. Not going to worry about it too much. Man, these Hornadies are going to blow the primer even if they're not hot. So much space in them. You don't want a blown primer getting into your AR-10 receiver. Sorry, these are kind of boring chats as I'm concentrating on what I'm doing, as I should be. 22-250, yep. Should have bought a built a bolt gun. 22-250. Sean, 22-250. Just putting primers and casings, that's all. Yeah, I did. But it wasn't the one that was $99 from Bear Creek Arsenal. Got any questions for Australian fox shooter? What color are Australian foxes? We got an Arctic fox up here, pretty small. 22-250 is on my bucket list to get. Yep, I just built. If you haven't noticed on the channel yet, there's some video. There's at least one video on it, but I've just built the 22-250 AR-10. Red, cool. What caliber do you use for fox hunting down there? 22 mag. $17 RM for skin. Yeah, that makes sense. Small little holes. There you go. 204 for destruction. There you go. Makes sense. Small holes for small game. .222 get left behind usually. I understand that. How goes it on last? What's up, Brad? Just picked up a Glock 23 Gen 4 police trade-in for $300 out the door. Nice. 270 windy longer range, 90 grain. There you go. M wife got you an M1A loaded yesterday. Your wife needs to talk to my wife. Sweet. Can you sell the fur there in Australia? Is that possible? Hinted towards 243 for Winnie Knight's longer shots, but not sure. Getting indulgent. Got 270. 243 is a good caliber. Yo, the gun snob, what's up, buddy? Yeah, I think for 30-06, if you're going something like the Barnes, which is a longer bullet, you go 165, 168. But yeah, 150 grain for caribou's fine. It's just, it depends. Bullet construction is more important than bullet weight. So if you're going to send a highly constructed bullet that's, bonded or monolithic, that's going to take some velocity to expand, you want to go with 165 so that you can still get the velocity you need to make it expand out to 400 or 500 yards. Unlike, anything else, really. You want to make sure that, unlike, white-tailed deer, you can't just say grain. A 150 grain TTSX is better than a 180 grain core lock any day of the week. So bullet construction is more important than bullet weight. If you don't learn anything else from my channel, Sean, that's what you need to learn. And that checks fat. Those two things. All right, let's see. Sell some skins on eBay. Get $10 a face bounty from the government. Cool. Government's taking away your guns, but pays you to shoot fox. I like that 22-250. Something different in 5.56 and AR platform. Yeah, you do have to build it in an AR-10 because it's too long for a 5.56 magazine. Magwell. Yeah, 175 grain LRX for your dad's rum. Should be awesome bullets, yeah. As long as he has a 1 in 10 twist or faster. Should be a good bullet. I want to build a 243 AR-10. Do it. Yeah, do it. Just getting back into deer hunting after a 10-year break. There you go, man. You have to get back and do it right now. Have you seen meat prices at the store? It's like, geez. Good scope and scope mounts. I like the 4X or the 2X or 1 to 4. I think it's a 1.5 to 4 Leupold Scout scope, and then you want the XS Systems rail. You can send 243 at pretty good speeds. You can, but even you show that it doesn't hit, even with a solid bullet, it doesn't go through level 4 armor. Bullet last construction. That's why I think the 22-250 would be more valuable too, because you can use the same bullets that you use for 5.56. Wouldn't it be nice if government gun was a happy story? I'm out of venison too. Yeah, there you go. What kind of deer do you hunt in Australia? I know somebody imported whitetails. Or is that New Zealand? Can't remember. Sorry. How long's the barrel on that precision AR? It's actually, I didn't build it for precision, but it's a 26-inch barrel, 22-250. I got a whole video on it, guys. Go check out the whole video. If you've got any questions on the build, that's where it's at. I feel like I'm wasting primers putting them into these Hornady casings because the primer goes in, it's so light. Like, it's like, what's even holding it in there? I feel like the primer's just going to blow. I may not even load the Hornady cases because one of them cracked. One of them was cracked from the factory after I shot it. I just load the Remington cases, see what we get there. I think Chatal is what I get. Okay, Chatal. Never heard of them. I just dropped some for harvest. There's a range of deer in Australia, though. Okay. I've not heard of those. I'll have to go look those up. Yeah, the 22-250 AR would probably be a better choice. Now, that depends. You can only get 10-round mags to reliably feed in 22-250. And you better not try to put 11 or 12 rounds in them, because you can put 12 rounds in them, but they're not going to feed. You got to put 10 rounds in them. Not 10 plus 1, 10 total. And so that's the drawback to 22-250 is they don't design a magazine for it to feed. And really, it needs an action in between the AR-10 and the AR-15. It absolutely needs an action in between those two. That makes sense. Adam on Hoodie Who shot through an AR-500 target Bing Dong video, but he was only 10 yards away. There's a Lehigh 60-grain bullet. Yeah, that'll do it. I need to look into those bullets too. Get a Lehigh copper solid. That might be a good. If I can send it at 3600, that might be a good one. I think I'm going to break down and buy some Nosler brass for the 22-250. So we did actually shoot the 22-250 of the chronograph the other day. These Privy Partisan SS-109s, they're supposed to be the bullet of the green tip, but they're not actually green tipped. But you can tell that they've done something to the tip. So it's head shooting deer on table at close or range, good rest, no wind in Alaska. We don't have any deer. We have, we have some black-tailed deer here and there, but what is your AR-10 22-250 weigh? I haven't weighed it yet. I know it weighs way less than my 6.5 Creedmoor, because the 6.5 Creedmoor is a really freaking heavy barrel. It's like the heaviest gun I have when I put in 6.5 Creedmoor. I think I saved like 3 pounds, so it's probably somewhere in the 9 to 11 pound range. I know that's a big gap, but that's probably where it is. Now that Hornady was a nice even push to get the primer in. That's why I asked my 6.5 Creedmoor. It's 18 pounds with the scope. Yeah, there you go. I'm looking for a 444 Marlin. Sean, good luck. I hope you hand load, because you're not going to find the ammo. You may not even find the components for that right now. But yeah, 440 Marlin's a great gun. I know it has a cult following too. People love it. Hey, what's up, garage guy? We're gonna a 243 AR-10 build. Yeah, if you're trying to use the AR-10 as something that's better for armored penetration, then you want to go 22-250. But if you are trying to use the AR-10 for hunting, for self-defense, you know, maybe it is your HSTF, but you're gonna shoot for hips and lips, you know. You know, at that point, yeah, maybe you wanna go 22-250 or 243. But I mean, AR-10's, you know, best in 308. Let's just be honest. And second best in 6.5 Creedmoor. Nothing wrong with a good 7mm 08 AR-10 too. If I were gonna build one gun for a youth kid, you know, that wouldn't kick them, it would be an AR-10 heavy barrel. You know, 7mm 08. Could they carry it? No. But hey, if you're just walking in, all right, it's my last 50 primers right here of this Winchester brand. I don't think I have another Winchester primers. I might have more than 50 cases left. We'll see. Still not allowed to hunt with semi-auto for big game in Pennsylvania. That's retarded. I don't know how many deer 6. Yeah, I do. 6 deer I've killed with an AR-15. Been looking for large rifle magnum primers. Yeah, I got a brick of those. I'm looking for large rifle primers, and I have no issues putting a large rifle magnum in to a large rifle case, like a case that calls for large rifle, because it really doesn't overpressure it. But there's really not that much difference. I always back my powder charge off a little bit off of max anyway, so again, not a big deal. But you know, I use large rifle magnums for 270 30-06 as well, exclusively. I've heard it gets a more uniform burn, but that might be crap too. I don't know. Man, these Hornady casings, the primer's going to blow right out of them. Still got your Instagram account? I got my new one, but I can't get the old one back. Report them. I'm tired of it. I'm tired of dealing with it. Instagram has been absolutely awful. We have plenty of primers in Texas. They're still $80 a box, though. Yeah, that's not bad. I think $89.99 up here. Pennsylvania, the minimum caliber is 243. Yeah. Well, Sean, we're building a 22-250 not for hunting. Although I'd have no issues shooting a caribou with one. That'd be fun. Or going after sick black-tailed deer. I'm a big volume kind of guy, but some of these other cartridges, like you said, 7mm, if you can get ammo. Yeah, well, you know, I'll hand load. If you don't hand load, don't buy something like that, you know. Which is, you know, sucks, but okay, if you need the old one back. I need it back, but I got tired of making new Instagram accounts. What you loading up? 22-250, just putting primers and casings tonight. How long have you been hand loading for? Well, since I was 19, and I'm about to turn 41, so 22 years. Took some breaks in there, but what ended up happening with the Instagram hack? Nothing. The hacker still has it. It gave me a link to click on something, and I thought it was legit because it came from an actual person, and it wasn't. Sorry. They were good. Instagram has not done a darn thing. report the count as spam. Nice, I like 22-250. I do too. We're, you know, Buffin Range is here in the chat, and he's been my inspiration if you hadn't seen his channel. And you hadn't seen his channel, where the heck are you? But, you know, gonna try to send some M855 SS109 projectiles at body armor at 3,600 feet per second. And then we're gonna send some A1 projectiles too. Maybe Elon Musk will buy Instagram too. Wouldn't that be nice? Instagram and YouTube. Someone asked if hunting season was over here. No, there's always something going on. You can always hunt something. But in general, yeah, they are. Excuse me. What's up, Christopher Abernathy? How you doing, buddy? I got a deer for Illinois firearms. Liberate YouTube. I like it. About all the primers I have left for is 12 gauge slugs. Yeah, I got a whole brick of those too. I don't even have my loader set up. I'm doing okay on primers except for large rifle. I've got small pistol mag, large pistol magnum. I don't even need that many of large pistol magnum because I'm never going to load hundreds and hundreds of rounds of 44 magnum. It's not happening. What slugs you use? Up here, when I do carry a shotgun instead of a 45-70, I use the Federal Deep Penetrator slugs. The True Ball, or whatever they call it. Deep Penetrator slugs. They're not very foot-pounds of energy oriented, but they work. Class my own, the Russian fire hydrants. Cool. What's up, Big E? How you doing? $45.70 mean what? Yeah. Bass Pro and Broken Arrow, Oklahoma has every kind of primer but large rifle magnum, of course. Of course. Are they charging armor and lamb still? Got a Spanish Ram and 7 hogs. Nice. I think we're going to load these up. I'll load the Remington casings. The hornady primers are set in there kind of deep. Because that's where they grab. They're not even grabbing until you set them in too deep. Yeah, I'd like to cast all my own bullets, but that is something I'm not going to get into anytime soon. Looking for a Ruger SFAR 20-inch barrel. If I see one, I will put a post on my maybe page, man. That is a cool gun. Just use federal lead sabot slugs dropped on my deer. Yeah. You don't want to use a soft lead slug for bear protection, though. Yeah. If I had Elon's money, I would pay my people to help fix this country. Yeah, I think that's what he's trying to do. Getting my FFL friend and looking for it. I've been hopeful. Yep. And they got sausage. There you go. No bear in Illinois yet. I had a black bear walk around the county last year. So there's at least one bear in Illinois. So there you go. Been good, got over the illness? Not yet. I'm not 100%. I'm better. I'm better, but there you go. How do you like your steaks? Medium rare, buddy. Medium rare. All right. I'm going to plug my scale back in. Oops. Apparently I spilt my powder trickler all over my scale. That's going to be fun. Yeah, that ain't cool. Get them burnt all the way to medium. Yeah, if somebody does a good medium, I'll take it, but so many people can't seem to do medium. They go ahead and make it well done. I hate it when I spill powder. Fortunately, I bought 2 more pounds of this stuff last night. They had it. Apparently I just bumped it when I was putting the brass bag next to it. Hate that. Spill primer, drop a powder. It's so expensive these days. Still want a freezer full of elk. There you go. Anything over medium rare is animal abuse. There you go. Yeah, liking them still mooing is always a good option too. They're still mooing. That's a good option. I like it. $67 12-ounce ribeye, worth every penny. Basically, I'm American Wagyu. Oh my goodness. There you go. What's up, Tactical Futtery? Tough choice with the small frame AR from Ruger was getting the 16 or 20-inch barrel. It depends on what you're using it for. If it's your main defensive gun, then get the 16-inch. If it's a hunting gun, I'd say get the 20. So you have the extra velocity. If you're wanting to shoot at long range, I've heard the barrels are pretty accurate. Obviously you're, gonna have some issues with because the barrel is a lightweight barrel. But if you're gonna shoot at long range, then then you probably want the 20-inch barrel just to get the extra velocity to get there, especially in 308. They come out with one in 6.5 Creedmoor. Yeah, 20-inch is the best barrel for an AR-15 of any kind, or AR-10. But that's just me. I'll start doing some powder charges here. And find my Remington cases in here, not my Hornady. There's a Remington case. No, I had no luck on camera. I could have shot a whole bunch of them, actually, but I couldn't have got them out, so. Don't trust 6.5 Creedmoor. Why would you not trust 6.5 Creedmoor? That's crazy. Anybody who's shot and lost game with it made a bad shot or didn't use a good bullet. Too light for my taste. What? It's got 2,400 foot-pounds of energy. 6.5 Creedmoor is just a modern 6.5 Swede. It's actually a little bit more powerful than the standard 6.5 Swede loads. And, yeah, 6.5 Swede has killed moose all over Norway, Northern Europe, Sweden. Those people love the 6.5 Swede. So why would the 6.5 Creed, which is a better bullet, which is a better case design, why would it not kill? I freaking sledgehammered the one caribou I shot with a 6.5 Creedmoor. I love my 6.5 Swede, which was the only one that let me out with it. Don't they do in South Illinois? Just sold my 7mm Wesem. Good rifle, but just too heavy for me. She sold quite a bit of Federal Power Shock with it. There you go. After the 243, I've reevaluated everything. Yeah, you can kill anything you need to in North America with the 243. The amount of animals I've killed with the 243 would say 6.5 is legit. Yeah, there you go. Man, 6.5 Creedmoor. it just freaking sledgehammers it. Of course, the same bullet would have done the same thing in 308 or, you know, some other caliber. The same results, but digging through here, try to find my Remington cases. Those will be the ones I load up here. Yep. Good BC in the 6.5. Excellent BC. Yep. Daniel Eck, how's it going? I'll look at your stream. There you go. Doing okay. Getting over some sickness. Yeah. Weather belief of speed kills. As long as you have a bullet that's not going to rip apart. Yeah, the 243 speed kills. Sure. What kills is not speed and not expansion. What kills is penetration to the vitals. That's what kills. You know, a Full Metal Jacket go through the heart. Just low and slow, big and slow, versus, you know, something that expands that misses. So. I've got some 243 videos on the channel. That fusion bullet, I would use that on any game in North America. That 100-grain fusion. No problem with taking a muse with it. Best I saw was the 243 was really close to 6.5 in penetration. The 6.5 PRC was only 1.5 deeper. Yeah, I mean, the test I did was, you know, more redneck science, but the 6.5 Creedmoor did actually penetrate a little bit more and expanded a little bit better. So a hard copper solid, 85-90 grain area, posting at 33 to 3,400. There you go. Looking to make a move out of Florida and torn between northern Georgia and eastern Tennessee. Looking at apartments while the stream's going. Anyone have a suggestion for a place to move in that area? I like the eastern Tennessee, but it's growing pretty fast. So is North Georgia. You know, land is pretty, and houses are getting kind of expensive in there because people want to get away from the cities. It's a good place to retire to, but there's a lot of people retiring to East Tennessee now. But get you a cabin. There you go. Yeah, Kentucky is pretty much less urban than both of them right now. Maybe Kentucky would be better. Yeah, Kentucky's nice. Look at all their gun laws. Missouri's got great gun laws. Why not choose Missouri? It's less populated than all three of those, I think. Once you get out of St. Louis and Kansas City and Jefferson, why not? If you're wanting mountains, you can. Frowning is the state sport of Missouri. Not really. Missouri's a nice place. The people there are nice. All right. Well, I'm probably going to do my powder charge tomorrow. I'm getting kind of tired, y'all. So, anyway, y'all take care. God bless. Auf Wiedersehen. Adieu to you and you and you. Never been there, so I hadn't thought about it. I went to the Blue Ridge and Chattanooga and love those areas. Yeah, they're nice. Again, you want to make sure you move out away from town a little bit, but yeah. Lead and copper for hunting and zinc for plinking. Maybe, yeah. Good night, guys. Thanks for joining in. God bless. Take care. We will see you at the range.